Hello and welcome to this stock analysis. Now, today's video is on Vodafone Idea. We all know Vodafone Idea is a telecom service provider with Aditya Birla Group holding 14.6%, Vodafone UK holding 22.6%, and the Government of India holds 23% with a market cap of 64,751 crores. FII holding is also quite high at 12.78, while the domestic institutions hold 6.95% of the stock. Now let's get into the technical analysis of it using Ichimoku. Now in the monthly time frame, you can see that quite a bit of a sharp correction. We all know this from 2015 all the way to 2019 lows. Uh, One of the few stocks which during the COVID pandemic correction did not break its earlier lows. So that was odd thing out here for such a weak stock. And overall, major well destruction took place. Now, with so much of dilution of equity, now we can see that there is a uh, high. The only saving grace so far is that the stock is making higher highs and higher lows in the monthly time frame, respecting this current trend line out here. The trend line support in the monthly is at 8.5, approx 8.5 out here. Let's have a look at the weekly setup out here. Now in the weekly we can see that there was a double top kind of a scenario out here, from where the stock has given a sharp decline. Again, the trend line support in the weekly at near 8.5. If 8.5 does not hold in the weekly, then the next support comes in at 7.25, and then the dreaded support of 5.75, where this entire trend line gets violated completely. So 8.5, 7.25, and then 5.657 is the crucial ones for the stock right now. The resistance in the first, let's talk to take the monthly resistance. Monthly resistance is at 10, then at 12 and a half, which is extremely important. As I go ahead, I'll explain to you. And then it starts, then only it will start picking up some speed and all towards 18, maybe then towards 35 odd levels, which is the next big one. Let's look at the weekly resistance. Immediate resistance as per Ichimoku at 10.25 matches with the monthly one. Then at 12 and a half again matches with the monthly. Then we have one at 14, and then at 16 and a half in the weekly. Let's have a look at the daily time frame and analyze this. In the daily time frame, kind of a divergence being formed right now, but long way to go for confirmation for the stock. Support at 8.5, 9 and 8.5 out here. The resistance in the daily is at 10.25, again crucial one. This one 10.25, then 10.75 to 12.75. As you can see out here that the stock did a lot of consolidation and then broke below this level out here, from 23rd to Jan onwards. Then finally it gave. So this wall is not going to be that easy to break on the upside. The first sign of major strength would be, from a weekly monthly point of view, would be only above 12 and a half out here. Now, if the important factor is that it needs to hold on to this area, a lot. This area is extremely crucial for the stock. Maybe it'll do a break of this trend line, push out weak hands, then try to turn from anywhere from 7.5 to 5.75 for the upside. Failure to do even that, 5.75, really trouble for will be trouble for the stock. Then recovery will become extremely difficult going ahead. So if I were to look at this stock from a buying point of view, then for me, at least the stock needs to start trading above and sustaining above 10 bucks, 10 and a half. Then I would be looking for a trading bounce till 12 and a half to 14 and a half, and then look at the upside, not before that. Failure to hold the current levels of this 8.5, at least this trend line, could see a lot of selling pressure or maybe a longer period of downward pressure for this stock going forward. In the derivative data, the highest OI on the call side for the month of October is at 11. For the put is at 10. In the futures open interest for both 1 day as well as 5 days, there is extremely negligible OI change. So nothing coming out of the data for the short term also out there. Now, this I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do subscribe to and follow my stock ideas, which I do keep sharing regularly. Disclaimer: this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This is a purely an educational video based on the study of Ichimoku. Before you take your decision of trading or investing in it, kindly do your research thoroughly and mark your supports and resistance and manage your risk. Until then, happy investing.